No power steering. Alright, it's absolutely disgusting out. It's 40 degrees Celsius today, and I don't really feel like doing anything, but I kind of have to. So we still have transmission problems with the Tercel, and I think it's clutch related, but I'm not sure. So we're going back up to the garage and we're going to check it out. Well, of course, I get up here and it starts raining, and you can see steam just coming off the road. It was so hot out today. So first of all, we're going to take this for a drive and just see what it does. I wonder if I left it unlocked. Yep. And it's hot in here. Oh, great. Okay, so what was the problem I was having with the transmission? Well, it was not shifting when I was using the clutch after a while. Like, it was shifting fine, and then it just slowly got worse and worse. Oh, she quit out. It was shifting fine, and then I got to the top of this road, and whenever I used the clutch to shift, it just refused. And I mean refused to shift with the clutch, so I had to drive it home like a semi. Need some air. Thank God the regular air in this works fine. You can hear that scraping sound when I'm on the clutch. Okay, went into first, no problem. Let's see what happens. Okay, that shifted. We're just gonna turn around. Back in first. The transmission also got a lot louder, which is not good. Yeah, we do have some sounds. Okay, so what I'm about to do is try and adjust this little bit of play of the pedal, because my brakes don't have it. This doesn't have it. Let's see. There's this little stopper bolt. I just need to loosen that. Okay, so it's getting dark out, but even though it's only 6:30, it's just the weather. It's going to try and rain again, and the road's still steaming. Just got done looking into a couple things on Tercel4wheeldrive.com, and which is the forum I frequent for questions and answers and discussion about these things. And it is possible that I did underfill the transmission a little. Could be. I did fill it with Lucas Gear oil. Where's that? The stuff here. But it didn't take a full thing to fill it, even with just one. This is 32 fluid ounces, not even a liter. So yeah, it is quite possible I did underfill it. So we're going to try again now that the car is not jacked up and see what I can do, because it is quite possible that it just wasn't enough oil. Alright, so some progress was made. I filled up 2 things of Locust fully into the trans, and it could still take more, so I think it was just low on oil. Even though when I filled it, it acted as though it was full. So I'll have to refill it and try again, or put more in it tomorrow when I can go pick some up. But right now I am letting it cool down, and then we are going to take it for another spin and give it one last test. Okay, so temped round 3. Round 2 was right after I filled it up with oil, and sometimes you gotta let transmission sit just a little bit before then. So we're gonna try this again. It did seem to act better, but there were still some sounds that concerned me, which I'm gonna have to look into. I think some of it has to do with the main drive shaft going to the rear end. I'll have to look at that later, but it seemed to be doing better. So we're gonna take it for a slightly longer drive and see how it goes. It did seem to be doing better. It's got about 2 liters of oil in it now. So I think it's near full, but yeah, we'll see. That screaming sound again. It's only when I get to about 50 k's an hour that it does it. Man, these 373 gearboxes feel way slower. I just want to see what will happen if I put some temp into the transmission and then drive around with it. Damn potholes. Nova Scotia roads, they're just fucking littered with them. But it didn't seem to... fucking potholes. Didn't seem to have shifting problems on the last drive, so we're just going to see what it does. I'm going to go to the top of this road and back. Same test that I did before when it decided not to shift anymore with the clutch, so we'll see what happens. Wow, 5th gear in the 373 transmission. Whoa, it just saps any power you might have had from this engine. Back to 4th, back into 5th. We might be on to something, or at least one of the fixes. I'm going to have to play around with the drive shaft more, I think. I'm only doing about 70, 75-ish kilometers an hour. Ah, there goes my camera. Thanks, potholes. Don't drive in Nova Scotia, the roads actually fucking suck. Okay, went back to 4th. Let's see if we'll go to 3rd. Yep, took 3rd. Right around here is when it started giving me trouble, so I left it in 4th the rest of the time. So I think we might be on to a winner. I am going to go buy another bottle of that Locust Heavy Duty 80/90 gear oil, because this wasn't quite full. that, and I had to fill everything from the front diff, and that's not the best way to do it because there is a separate fill for the main gearbox, but they do share like a sump area of sorts, so you can fill it from there, but you have to let it sit. We'll go fourth. Went to fourth. We're almost at the top of the road. Go to third. Yeah, went in smooth too. Okay, we might be onto something here. Hello, police officer. What are you doing up here? I forgot this is a sharp ass turn. I don't go on this road much, but it connects back to the other one. It's not nearly as noisy. Clutch is still working. And it doesn't really accelerate as much as it just moves faster with the 373 gearbox. That's going to be annoying for hills. I guarantee it. Won't be a problem when the 4AGE is in it so much, but 62 horsepower is not a lot to work with. You're cutting it close to 62 horsepower. Sun bright. I don't have sunglasses. It's still working good. Maybe I was just really low on gear oil. Go back and forth for this hill. I didn't need to do that with the old transmission. Seems to be working better. Seems to be. I do want to completely fill this transmission with oil, but about 2 liters should get by. So hopefully, this becomes near the end of our problems. Pothole alley. love that first gear is synchronized in this transmission. It's like the only Toyota that will let you go into first if you're not at a dead stop, I swear. I think that squeaking has to do with the I think that squeaking just has to do with the exhaust. Alright, I suppose it's time to lock up for the day.
The motherfucking world is a ghetto, full of magazines, full clips, and heavy metal when the smoke settles. I'm just looking for a big yellow. In 6-inch stilettos, Dr. Dre. Hello. Percolating, keep 'em waiting while you sitting there hating. Your bitch is hyperventilating, hoping that we penetrating. You get snating, cause I never been to Satan. But hardcore administrating, gangbang affiliating. MC Winner had you wildin' off a zone and a whole half a gallon. Get to dialing, 911 emergency. You can tell him, it's my son, he's hurting me, and he's a felon. On parole for robbery, ain't no copping a plea. Ain't no stopping the G. I'm in the 6, you got to hop in the 3. Company monopoly, you handle shit sloppily.